Dragala here, welcoming you to Gridland. This is a free browser-based game by Doublespeak Games, and it's a game in the Match 3 genre. Now look, before you start groaning and wailing about how tired and jaded the Match 3 genre is, I completely agree with you, but Gridland is a great exception to the rule, and let me show you why. So, as you can see, we have our usual Match 3 grid, but at the top we've got a bit of a difference. We've got a fella building a house. This is where our resources will be stored in little boxes, which I'll show you in just a second. And there's your life, 3 hearts. So we'll gather resources in the usual way, and as far as the stone and the wood's concerned, it gets put into these little boxes in the house. Gathering the wheat automatically replenishes your hearts. I would also like to point out that by and large it is not action based, at least not during the day cycle. Yes, there are day and night cycles, and you'll see the night cycle very shortly. It's also rather handy that it isn't action based, because that way you can plan out your moves, and it also helps to avoid fatal difficulties later on. Now, there aren't many symbols, so inevitably you can end up with some long match cascades, which is great during the daytime, but not so great during the night time, and that, again, you will see. So we're starting off with just the one building at the minute. Get this one complete. Give it a chance to catch up. How do we need stone? I'm just going to give both them away. So that building's now ready. Lovely. And it started building the second one. As far as I've played, there are 4 buildings in total, and those can be subsequently upgraded. And with each upgrade, the resource icons change as well. They upgrade to more powerful elements, if you will, for want of a better term. I haven't collected any stone yet, but here we are in the nighttime phase. So things are a little different. We now have an XP bar. Once that's full, you'll get another heart, and that will reset. Also, all the resources have changed. So the swords will give you an attack bonus. The shields will give you a nice little shield. And all the other symbols will summon monsters. So this is why it's good that it's not action based, because you see what happened there? It cascaded and it summoned 2 zombies. And again, lots of cascading. Let's keep him with his attack bonus and keep him shielded as well. Even taking your time, the cascades can wreak havoc. Now, there was a chest there, and so a spell has appeared. There are 3 types of spells, at least as there are as far as I've got, which was day 29. This one will give you a shield and a sword straight off. The other one is a health potion, restoring some hearts, and a bomb, which will knock large amounts of HP off marauding monsters. So you've got to be kind of careful. Give them a chance to catch up. Now if you die, or when you die I should say, you are fortunately only sent back to the start of the day. It's not reset back to day 1. Which is a relief. Ah, now there we go. Upgraded heart and just got a potion. Lovely. Let's do that. Give me a sword as well. Oh, not cascading. But we made it! Day 2. So let's press on. So we're up to 4 symbols now. If I hadn't achieved these stones by the end of the day cycle of day 1, then I wouldn't have had the rats appear, it just would have been the zombies. And there are more symbols to come with additional buildings. So I'll try and hasten along to those. Let's see. Just give me anything to deal with. And the thing as well is that if you're ploughing along, if you're ploughing along and it becomes night time and there are still blocks here, provided you don't get killed during the night cycle, it will continue the building when day comes. Of course, if you die, it all gets reset for that particular day. Doing alright so far. Oh yeah, actually, now we've got one more building. We've got more buildings up. If you click on a building with progress bars underneath it, like so, a little star appears, and that will cause your character to prioritize that particular building. So if 2 buildings require the same resources, if one is starred, it will go to that one first. So, going along nicely. Give me another chance to catch up. What do we need? Need some more stones, so that's helping out there. And yep, that's giving us the next building. So that should give us... There we go. I think it's cloth. I thought it was paper at first, but it sort of goes purple later on, and I think it's cloth. I'm not too certain, but it's not really that important. But of course, what that also means is that we now have a new symbol. And those symbols are skeleton archers in the first instance. Oh, I can't make the... oh, hang on, let's do that. Because I didn't have a way of making a sword as far as I could see. So yeah, the skeleton archers are ranged. Oh, we've got another potion. Nice. As you can see now. Fortunately, with that attack bonus, it makes short work of them. Let's have another one, shall we? Of course, if you gain any more potions from chests beyond the 3, then the additional ones are lost. Still can't make another sword right now, which is a bit of a pain, but at least we've got one of those sword and shield potions in reserve. Zombie! And now actually we can make both, which is great, so that saves on using that potion. Let's have a rat. Oh, and a zombie as well. Lovely. So it's a case of survival. The problem is, as you may have realised, with the buildings, as you upgrade those, it upgrades the daytime symbols, but it also upgrades the nighttime symbols to have better swords and better shields, but also tougher monsters. So you are essentially bringing about your own doom. We made it. Alright. And that is essentially the game. I learned about Gridland today from Rock Paper Shotgun. And within minutes, once I actually realised that it wasn't timed as such, then I was able to survive a lot longer and I was enjoying it a lot more. But I've really become stuck on day 29, which isn't bad going, I think. But yeah, you should really check this out. There'll be a link in the description, or at least the URL. And it's a really nice little game. It does work on my tablet, although I did find that, owing to the way it's written, I suppose, the browser couldn't always keep up, which is a bit of a nuisance during the nighttime cycle, because that is more action-based in terms of the monsters coming towards you and fighting you, and you having to see if you can find shields and swords to try and save your life. So it'd be really cool if the developer would be willing to bring out an Android version. But on the other hand, you know, it's free on the browser. Give it a shot. I've got a couple of chests, lovely. And now we've got the final power up, the bombs. Actually, these were the other way around previously. So it depends on what order you've picked them up in as to what order they appear on here. I don't know if there are going to be more spells or potions or whatever later on. The evidence suggests no, but who knows? Once I get further into the game, if I can get past day 29, we shall see. I'm not concentrating too well, trying to do the commentary at the same time, such as it is. Isn't working out that well, thank goodness. I can presently take my time. Okay, that's another zombie. Shield. And sword. Now. Potion. So there you have it. This is Gridland. And yeah, go try it out. See what you think. So I think I'll bring the video to a close on day 4. Hope you enjoyed it. My name's AstraQuickie, and this has been Gridland. See you again next time. It's me again. I decided actually, once I'd got to the end of the first part of the video, that I would actually show you how things can progress by showing you day 29. So let's take a look at that. You can see I'm now at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hearts on there. And the food has upgraded. It was previously a sheaf of wheat. Now it's a chicken leg. The cloth's upgraded. The stone's now sort of bricks. But it's the night time where things get really scary. Because, as I mentioned, the daytime and the nighttime symbols upgrade at the same time. And you'll be able to see just how tough things can be. Let's try and hurry this along a little. We're going to get there. I'm not too worried if I die, when quite probably will anyway, because as I said before, it'll just reset me back to the start of the day. I don't honestly know what that is or what it's for. And you can see the wood just got upgraded to those black look things. Okay, so we're nearly at the night time. So a few more matches should do it. Shall I let them continue? No. Okay, so here we go. Got 3 potions as before. You can see the symbols are very different now. The shield has gone through a couple of iterations. The sword has 2. And the remainder of the symbols look completely different. So, the skeleton archer, he has been replaced by a sort of fire demon thing. I do have a sword, let me start using that. Yeah, there's these horrible great big ogres. I am getting hammered here. Yeah, that went really well. That was probably the worst instance of it that I've had. And of course it's cycled back to the start of the day. I didn't do too good a job of showing you, unfortunately, because of the way things panned out. So, I'll go to the night time again to hopefully try and show you again. Alright. Slung nice and quickly, hopefully. Actually, when I started playing this game, first of all, the night cycle reminded me a bit of a game called 10 Million, but that one is wholly action based. It is still match 3, but if you don't get the matches done in time when you're being attacked, you get shoved off the end of the screen. So, these sort of castle things, they produce the big ogre-like creatures, and then the blue ice things produce what appears to be like a water elemental. But they are all very powerful and deadly, and you don't last long once they get their claws into you. So at least now you can see the kind of things you're headed for, if you get that far. But why not give it a go for yourself and find out? So this is me once again, AstraQuickie, saying see you next time. Bye for now.